Yo, what's up? It's DNA for sure. And this video is about jealous and envious people and what goes on with them, basically. One of the homegirls, the last message that she sent me after she was telling me about the video that I made, she said, jealous and envious people need to get a life. And I'm gonna break down jealousy and envy for you guys. Now, to be envious or jealous, that's an extension, that's a form of you expressing or internalizing fear. Erica Badu, my eyes are green because I eat a lot of vegetables. It don't have nothing to do with you and your new friend. Awesome fucking song. Um, my mom broke down to me that means she feels jealous because the substance in her life is healthy, it's natural. That's what she feels. That's what females feel. She didn't say that in part, but that's what I take. The eyes are green part, and this was when I was like fucking 11 or 12 or some shit. And I asked her what that meant. But envy, jealousy, those are totally natural emotions for a woman. So if you are a woman or a man and you're going to have any relationships or interactions with the woman, you have to be prepared for that. You have to know that there's nothing wrong for a woman feeling a certain amount of jealousy. It's normal. Jealousy to me has like a muddy blue for some reason. Envy, of course, is always colored green. Green with envy, one of the seven deadly sins. The fact that a woman feels jealous, that's a part of evolution. That's a part of them being the protector, the natural planner, the people who keep the the home grounded and safe emotionally. That saying, if if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. That's what that means. The woman sets the foundation for the home, for the base, the roots. The man cannot hunt if his spear is not sharpened, if he doesn't have his uniform pressed for the next day. I don't think that is every woman's place or contribution to society or even their own home. There's men that can function without a woman, and there's women who would be more valuable to society if they weren't trying to be the traditional or typical stay at home individual, wife, girlfriend, or even, that could be somebody's sister brother relationship. The brother goes home and kills some shit. And I mean, goes to work and kills some shit, comes back home, and dinner's ready. There's a lot of relationships out there like that. But in order for that to be maintained and for things to be healthy, a woman has to feel a certain amount of jealousy. Why? It's evolution. That's something that you need to research on your home. Human evolution, jealousy, woman. Google that. Easy to find. Dealing with it as a man and as a woman. And the typical woman works better, functions better in her life. The typical woman, not every woman, just understanding, knowing emotionally that it's normal. For a man, you just knowing that and not trying to fight it. And of course, there's going to be times where your woman feeling these jealous feelings and envy is feelings and having these insecurities is going to take a toll on you. And when my ex felt that, or girl, whatever she is right now, it was a lot of the times cute. And I didn't understand that, okay, this is just naturally her. Her feeling insecurity is keeping me safe, is keeping my base cleansed, clean, is refreshing those energies that needs to be there. That's her, that's one of her most masculine traits as a woman, to feel jealous. That's a very motivating factor. Her feeling like she needs to wake up, and even if she's not gonna go outside all fucking day or try to attract anybody or have any attention, she's still gonna do the makeup thing. She's still gonna put on something that's gonna make her look a certain way because she knows that there's 7 billion people in this world and that you and I are the shit. Whether you're a physical man or you're a woman and you're the man in your household, there's feminine energy. Everybody, like I say in a lot of videos, as a human being, you are half man, half woman. One of your parents was a mom, one of your parents was a dad. I meant to say one of your parents was a man, one of your parents was a woman. And on a spiritual level, if you believe in God or not, you're half God or the universe, the higher, the supernatural animating force, an animal. Think about it. Why is it important? Why is it important for a she wolf or a lioness to feel jealous? Why is it important that they don't feel like they can satisfy you? And that's human nature. Human nature is to never be satisfied because we're supposed to be at a certain level, and you cannot satisfy. The human appetite for life is insatiable. And if it was, then people would be dying at a very young age. Because there's a lot of people who achieve a lot of things before the age of 25. And they would just be fucking depressed and suicidal, or just in so much of a state of bliss they feel like it's nothing else for them to do and just fucking kill themselves out of boredom. So as far as you dealing with jealous people, when it comes to a woman, it's natural. If they don't, if you can't, if your woman never feels jealous, she has something going on that's wrong that you're doing, or she has some kind of secret that you need to fucking investigate. If she's jealous all the time and she acts on it, you might be a dead man and you might need to just leave her anyway. She has some other shit going on that just needs to not be fucked with by somebody who's not a professional doctor. Now, as far as a man walking around jealous and envious, that is what Homegirl was talking about. I don't know if you want me to say your name in these videos, but as a man, if you feel jealous, if you're full of envy, and I felt this is natural because I am half man, half woman. My genetics tell me at some point that, hey, this dude is doing it. He's fucking, his life is booming right now. He's making hella noise. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Get off the couch. I know you just sitting on the couch watching TV. You know, I get jealous sometimes too. Shit. It's not a masculine trait. That's not what my function is in this world. That's not where I get my value from. That's not how I build the best foundation for my life. But as a man, as a male, you feeling jealous and envious means that you need love, self-love first. Don't be jealous of somebody's girl or somebody's car and try to get that love from external sources. Whatever you may do to express your self love, realize that you just waking up and taking a shower and feeding your body and brushing your teeth. You might not think two fucking shits about that, those actions. That's an expression of self love. And you need to realize that a lot of people don't love themselves. You need to realize that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to show themselves that they love themselves, which deteriorates their own self love. And you do need to get a life. Not trying to be harsh, but when you don't have what you want, whether it's money, a car, females, it's something that you're doing in your own life or not doing that's causing this jealousy, that's making you feel fearful, inadequate. Your fear, your jealousy, your envious feelings comes from you being a naturally competitive man, male, whether you're a teenager or you're a fucking 65-year-old man. You not filling your time with doing things that you love, whether it's music, writing. Maybe you might have to cut your hours at work. Maybe you have to, stop doing things, whether you have to do them or not, or do them a little more effectively or quicker or efficiently, and do what you love. People who are used to being bored, a lot of the times are boring. People who are not used to feeling enough self-love, a lot of the times get into destructive relationships, abusive relationships, excuse me, and make room to feel jealous and envious feelings. You're giving yourself time to feel jealous and envious feelings. Now, you can either, put 2 or 3 extra hours on your work day, or you can fill that with love. I love making music. I love writing. I love giving people advice. If it wasn't for these videos, I would feel jealousy a lot more. I don't feel a lot of jealousy because mostly the jealousy that I do feel is me observing other men. Kanye West or Jay-Z or somebody that I never fucking met. Somebody in some kind of car with some kind of girl smoking some kind of something. That's where the jealousy comes from. But if I were in the house making music, at the park making a video, in school doing something that's going to make me more available to fill my days with self-love, I wouldn't have any time or even be able to look at these people because I would be looking down, writing a new song, or doing something else. If you feel jealous as a man, that means you're in the wrong place, physically, mentally, emotionally. You need to be doing something else. It's not gonna work. Whatever you want, the more that you feel these things is just gonna repel it. As a man, everything you want mostly is feminine. And most females don't want you to act like their girlfriends. Most females don't want you to be jealous and envious and insecure. Most of your goals comes from a feminine place or are rooted in a feminine place or are feminine in nature. So don't be all jealous because the universe, God is not going to give you some shit that's going to make you even more egotistic and jealous. And if he does or it does, you're not supposed to have it per se. You're supposed to be observing it and learning from it and getting something else. If you're a woman and you're consumed by jealousy and envy, love yourself more. Realize that some of it's healthy and necessary. And love yourself at the end of the day. DNA for sure pays.